Hi, and welcome to the Chasing Care podcast. Today, I would like to have a conversation about alcohol and dementia, effectively understanding the potential impact of drinking alcohol on brain health. You see, alcohol has long been associated with social gatherings and celebrations, but its effect on brain health are less often discussed. Whilst moderate drinking may indeed be harmless, or some would argue beneficial for some, excessive alcohol consumption can lead to significant cognitive decline and an increased risk of dementia. Understanding how alcohol affects brain function can help you make informed decisions about your drinking habits and overall health. So, how does alcohol affect the brain? Alcohol is a neurotoxin, meaning it has the potential to damage or indeed destroy brain cells. When consumed in excess, it can impair communication between neurons, the cells responsible for transmitting information throughout the brain. Over time, this can result in structural changes, including the shrinking of key brain regions, such as the frontal lobes, responsible for decision making, problem solving, and impulse control, and the hippocampus, which is critical for memory formation and spatial navigation. Even moderate alcohol can affect brain function, though the damage is typically more pronounced in individuals who drink heavily or binge drink. So, what is the link between alcohol and dementia? Well, dementia is an umbrella term for conditions that cause progressive cognitive decline, such as Alzheimer's disease and vascular dementia. Research shows that alcohol can increase the risk of developing these conditions through several mechanisms. Firstly, direct damage to brain cells. Chronic alcohol consumption accelerates brain shrinkage, particularly in areas involved in memory and reasoning. This makes it more likely for heavy drinkers to experience cognitive impairment later in life. Secondly, nutritional deficiencies. Alcohol interferes with the absorption of essential nutrients, especially thiamine, which is vitamin B1. Thiamine is critical for brain function, and deficiency can lead to Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome, a condition characterized by memory problems, confusion, lack of coordination. Left untreated, it can progress to permanent dementia. Thirdly, we need to think about vascular complications. Excessive alcohol use contributes to high blood pressure, irregular heart rhythms, and potential strokes, all of which damage blood vessels in the brain. Poor blood flow can lead to vascular dementia, where impaired oxygen and nutrient delivery harms brain tissue. And fourthly, exacerbating Alzheimer's disease. You see, heavy drinking may increase the deposition of amyloid beta plaques and tau tangles, the toxic proteins with Alzheimer's disease. Alcohol also promotes inflammation and oxidative stress, further accelerating neurodegeneration. So let's think about alcohol-related brain disorders. Chronic alcohol misuse can lead to specific brain disorders such as alcohol-related dementia, ARD, a form of dementia caused by prolonged heavy drinking, characterized by memory problems, personality changes, and impaired executive function. Secondly, the Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome, a severe form of thiamine deficiency linked to alcohol misuse, often referred to as wet brain. So you might ask, is moderate drinking safe? Well, the relationship between moderate drinking and brain health is complex. Some studies suggest that light to moderate alcohol consumption, such as 1 glass of wine per day, may improve cardiovascular health, which could indirectly benefit the brain. However, these findings are controversial, to say the least, and vary greatly depending on individual factors such as age, gender, and genetic predisposition. For individuals at risk of cognitive decline or with a family history of dementia, even moderate drinking may pose risks. Experts do agree that heavy or binge drinking should be avoided to preserve brain health. So, how do we protect your brain from alcohol-related damage? The good news is it's never too late to take steps to protect your brain. Here are some strategies to reduce the impact of alcohol cognitive function. Firstly, stating the obvious, limit your alcohol intake. Follow recommended guidelines for safe drinking, no more than 1 drink per day for women and 2 for men. Avoid binge drinking, which is particularly harmful to the brain. Secondly, you need to focus on nutrition. Eat a balanced diet rich in brain healthy nutrients like leafy greens, fatty fish, nuts, and whole grains. Ensure adequate intake of vitamins, especially thiamine, vitamin B1, to prevent deficiencies. Thirdly, stay physically active. Regular exercise, you see, improves blood flow to the brain and supports growth of new neurons. Fourthly, engage in mental stimulation. Activities like reading, puzzles, and learning new skills help strengthen growth of neural connections and may keep your brain sharp. And lastly, if you do struggle with alcohol misuse, reach out to support groups, counselling, or medical professionals for help. My final thoughts for today. Alcohol's impact on the brain is profound and multifaceted. Whilst moderate drinking may not pose a significant risk for some, heavy or chronic alcohol use is well documented in cognitive decline and dementia. By understanding these risks and taking proactive steps to protect your brain, you can in fact reduce your chances of alcohol-related damage and safeguard your mental well-being as you age. Making informed choices today can pave the way for a healthier tomorrow, one where your brain remains sharp and as vibrant as possible. Thank you for joining me today on Care Conversations on the Chasing Care podcast. My name's Gavin Chase, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon. But in the meantime, take care.